I'm starting off today's DIY project with a foam board, and the foam board that I'm using is a strong foam board from Michaels. And all I'm doing is drawing out the shape of a feather, and I'm just doing a freehand sketch here. And when I'm done with the drawing, I'm gonna cut the shape out with a sharp blade. This is a really large foam board. That was why I was able to get a very large shape of a feather. Now I won't be throwing these, I'm just gonna keep them aside for now. The next thing I'm gonna do is trace out some of the lines that I have here with hot glue. I need my board to be white, and because I have dirt on it, I'm going to spray paint the whole thing with a white spray paint. When it was dry, I brought it in, and then I took Dollar Tree confetti, and I'll be picking the gold that's up here and sprinkling it around the edges of the feather. For my adhesive, I'll be using the glass Mod Podge. I'm going to be adding beads to my design, and I'll be doing that right now. I don't have to wait for this to dry because it's not in the way. When I'm done with that, I'm going to let this dry for a bit and then shake off the excess confetti. After taking off the excess confetti, the middle part was clear, which is what I wanted. Now I'm going to turn this over and add lighting at the back. You can also use push light remote control lighting at the back too as well. I'm just going to go ahead and add these to have more lighting at the back of the feather. The idea behind this wall decor is not to make it flat on the wall, so I'm going to be mounting it using this hook right here. Because the feather is not resting flat on the wall, it looks so beautiful, and the light that's emanating from the inside makes it so unique, like it's floating from afar. Now, the parts that I removed earlier that I said I was going to keep, I'm going to be using the Dollar Tree confetti at the tips of the cutout parts to give the wall design a grand and a much completed look. I let this dry for a bit, and then I attach the pieces to the wall, together with the feather. Now, the good thing about this design is that you can have it this way, or you can have it just a feather on its own as a decor piece on the wall. I do have another idea for a wall decor that does not involve a precise artistic kind of drawing for it to come out perfect. And it's going to be an abstract wall decor. Well, you draw irregular lines on a post-it board, cut them out, and make a pattern with them. These are the line patterns that I've drawn.
And now I'm going to be cutting them out with a pair of scissors. I'm sure that at this point you're all wondering what I'm trying to make. And I am just trying to make an abstract wall decor based on a photo. Now I do have to apologize for the way the photo is blurry. That's because I zoomed it in to make sure that I give you guys an image of just the mirror alone. Now I place a board, and this board is the measurements of the mirror that I'm going to be using for the middle. And the cutouts are going to be laid around the board. Some of the first set of cutouts were laid close to the board. And now I just kept adding all the pieces until I was okay with the desired fullness that I would want for the abstract wall decor. Now I took a ruler, and all I'm doing now is measuring the 4 sides to make sure that they're all equal. When I was done with that, I took Elmer's school glue, and that's what I'm going to be using to glue all the pieces together. I did not use a hot glue gun here because I wanted enough allowance to move the pieces around if I need to. So the school glue is just fine for this. I turned it over, and as you can see, it's very light because it's just a hardened paper. So I'm going to be using craft sticks to make sure that all the pieces at where they meet and the overall design comes out strong. It is important that you cover as much space as you can with the craft sticks, so that at the end of the day you can have something that's much more stronger than just paper. I'm going to be using this Dollar Tree mirror, and I'm going to be detaching it from the frame, and then I'm going to glue it onto the board that I cut out earlier. I place the design at the top with the mirror in the middle, and making sure that it touches the points that have the popsicle sticks. Now I'm going to take larger craft sticks, and that's what I'm going to be using to connect the mirror together with the overall design. I glued everything with an E6000 glue, and then I also glued a hook to mount it on the wall. I used the photo that was sent as my guide, and this is what it turned out to be. It is a large abstract wall decor, and I love the weird abstract nature of the design. Now when I was done with this, I used the leftovers to make a pattern of my own. This is how I'm going to be placing the leftover cutout pieces. This is how I wanted the design to look like, and so I repeated the same step as using the school glue to glue the pieces together, and also using popsicle sticks at the back to make sure that it's strong. And then I took 1-inch mirrors and used them at all 4 sides. And then I glued the mirror to the middle using the same procedure like I did for the first mirror. Now I took red embellishments and gems to add to the glam of the overall design. I cut out the shabby sides that were all sticking out just to make sure that the mirror comes out neat. I also added more glam using the self-adhesive gem strips. And this is what it looks like mounted on the wall. If you notice any imperfection in this design, that is because I used leftover strips from the other abstract wall decor that I just made. And so I tried my best to make sure that it comes out the way I want for this design. This is a unique wall mirror design, and I hope you guys like it the way I do.
Thank you all so much for watching. I have other home decor DIY videos that are linked in the description box below to check them out. And for those of you who have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button.